Well, here it is, folks. Paul's new vehicle. That's my expectation, which is, I guess, low. Let's go see if we can get some help. See, my negative thought process was all wrong. Well, we learned something today, and I never experienced this before. First order of business, I have to go into the city and go to the immigration office. You're supposed to check in and do a TM30. Good morning, I just woke up. Had a good night's sleep here in our own bed here in ThatPhanom. Happy to be home. Mafia's happy, Paul Red's happy that we're here. My mother-in-law misses Paige dearly, I'm sure, when we're gone. They're like this the whole time that we're home, which is good. This is good. Got a lot of stuff happening today. First order of business, I have to go into the city and go to the immigration office. When I talk about things on my channel, you guys know this, I'm only talking about my experience. I'm not ever telling anybody this is how it's going to be for you. All immigration offices are different. The immigration office in my mother's town, they go to Dancing Corn, yeah, something like that. It's on the border of Myanmar right there in Papua. They go there to do their 90-day check-ins and so on and so forth. Well, whenever you travel outside of your province, by definition of one of the many laws in Thailand that doesn't really matter, you're supposed to, when you get back to your home, you're supposed to check in and do a TM30. Well, here in my province and many other provinces, they don't really care too much if you're traveling around. Hotels usually take care of that stuff and when you come back. But when you fly out of the country, it's different because then you have a different date stamped in your passport on when you entered Thailand. So that being said, you're supposed to go and check in so they can make the corrections in the system when you left and came back into Thailand. Well, in my mom's province, and I don't know about Hua Hin, and hopefully it all works out, but the immigration office down there says, no, you don't need to come in here and do a TM30. You don't have to. So they leave. So hopefully when it comes time for renewal, that's not a problem because information will be a little bit different when it comes to when you arrived into Thailand. So, but what can you do if they don't want to do it? You can just go somewhere else, I guess, to do your check-in. But for me, I have to go here and do that. It's just no big deal. It's a little form to fill out. We have to bring the house book. That's it. The house is in, also Paige is in the house book, so we have to do that. It's been really hot in Thailand, in the 40s. Here in ThatPhanom, it was 42 for a few days. My mother-in-law spends most of her time in the room right here. Here's Mecca. She went from her hot rod motorbike to her scooter. Things do change. It's cooler in that little room right there than it is out here. I want to do some modifications to the house, but the problem is change here. Like, mostly my father-in-law doesn't like a lot of change. I'd love to get my mom here. My mom is extremely healthy. I know she looks really young. She's 71. She thinks she's 35, but she's in really good health. My mom's going to be probably doing well for quite some years. But however, I think eventually I'm going to have to, me and Paige are going to have to take care of our family. That was the main reason why I brought Mom over here. And I think we're all going to have to live in this house. I need to make some modifications to do that here, but it's a losing battle at the moment. I want to do some extravagant things to the house. We can do that later. But little things I can't do, like put a glass door here, block off the kitchen, put some air conditioning here. My mother-in-law has asthma. It's difficult for her to breathe in here sometimes. There's some things that we can do to make life more comfortable, but my father-in-law is very repetitious, doesn't like change too much about anything. Like he is like a clock. Like I know what he's going to do almost every second, and I don't spend all day with him. And he does pretty much the same thing. So that being said, he's buying a brand new truck today. He got a new truck for the shop. I'm sure he's going to park it here. It's a lot bigger. I don't know. It'll probably take up half of the road, but that's what he normally does. That's why his truck's not here, because he got rid of it. And he actually bought a different one, but he didn't like the way it looked or something. So he ended up, oh, you got it clean. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
So anyway, he got a new truck. It's coming today, and it's huge. So I don't know. The thing is that he didn't even need the truck because his old truck was working pretty good. It was just old, and it, you know, every now and then it leaks some oil, which you can see not too bad. But here's the thing, and everybody deserves a new truck, but this is a work truck. He's, I think last month sold 4 units. He's not really delivering any trucks. He used to sell, I think, like, I don't know in his prime, but when we were here the beginning business, you know, before the, you know what, he had been selling, and it was decreasing a little bit, but I think like 50 or 60 units a month, something like that. And what he would do is build them. These people that were like brokers, they would come buy a bunch and they would sell them or finance. And just, you know, they would pay my father. Not too many people bought direct, but you can. If you like a tuk-tuk, it's about 120,000 baht, which is about the price of a motorbike. And yeah, you can own them as a foreigner. You just have to register it as a farm vehicle, and you can't use it for work. Plenty of foreigners have bought tuk-tuks. But anyway, he's only selling between 0 and 4 a month, and if business was to pick up, he only has 4 employees. One of them, his main guy's not doing really well right now, compared to the 14 that he had prior to all of this. Good morning. Yeah, I'm fat, I know. Thank you. I'm going on a diet. But I don't know, the logic of the change for something like that cost them about almost 1 million baht. I don't know, it's hard for me as from a business perspective, because I want to sit them down like, don't, you know, you got to concentrate on either doing some alternative repairs at the shop, or I don't know, or think about retiring. Maybe just get into the parts business. It's not, but he doesn't want to hear. It's not just me. It's his son that has tried, and his whole family has tried to get him to slow down and stop. In that garage right there is double. I haven't been in there, maybe triple stacked of engines that he can't even sell. So I'm sure it'll all work out. One day we'll, you know, we could build another house out here, but we don't want to. Like, that's not necessary, because we need to be here too to take care of them when they get older. They're in there pushing, well, my father-in-law is mid-70, and my mother-in-law just turned 70, I think. So, you know, we need to be there for all of them as best as we can. So I'm not going to build another house, any of that. So I'm not going to go rent another house either. We're just going to stay here and do what we need to do. It's their world. We're just in it, but we need to make it comfortable for them as best as I possibly can with some obstacles. It's going to be a good day. We're going to go have some lunch, going to do some shopping. Mafia's going to do some cooking. I miss Mafia's cooking. She made me a wonderful meal last night. It was great. I went to bed too full. Got to start doing some exercise and dieting again. So for our next trip, which is coming up real quick. Anyway, that's what's happening in a nutshell. Good morning. When I'm sitting here trying to edit some videos, We're about to go to NakhonPhanom. I'm gonna go on a bike ride tomorrow, not sure where. And then Friday, we're gonna go take everybody to NakhonPhanom to go see the Light Festival, which is pretty cool. But we're not gonna go to the afternoon because it's too hot. And the festival really is at nighttime. But I hear somebody out here. Welcome. Are you happy? Huh? What is wrong with you? Huh? You excited? Yeah. You didn't think I was coming back? Yeah. You happy? Hmm? Yen. One. Fat dog. She got fat or you got fat? One. She's tired. Me too. มีความสุข Happy now. Oh. You're getting tired. Right now I'd like to thank our newest members of our members only part of the No Time to Be Sad channel. If you guys are interested in some additional content on top of the everyday videos here, don't forget to click the join tab or check the comment section. I left a link below. But I want to thank Frank Clare, Mach 7207, Douglas Beatty, Scotty aka Mongo, Oni Monkey, and Crisscross Tie. Thank you guys very much. Well, we got this new edition, awesome book here from John G. Wood with Dr. James Edwards and Bob Erends. This is an awesome book. It's available online and available for purchase. And it's got some awesome pictures and information on a lot of different temples throughout certain parts of Thailand. This edition here, I have not looked at it yet. We just got home, but I want to share this site with you where you can look and order it yourself. But I appreciate it, guys, very much. I'll share that information with you shortly in the description box. Well, here it is, folks. Paul's new vehicle. It's not as big as the pictures. The cab is big though. Yeah. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. Oh. Nice. Big. This is new? New? No, the cab is new.
Everybody.
Well, all right, ready to go, huh? Got some new Dunlops. Okay, be good for Songkran. Songkran.
อันเดียว Now.
Okay, switch shot. Well, I am in NakhonPhanom. I'm going to go to the eyeglass center here, and something has caught my eye. Look at this. Is that wild or what? Keys on. That's weird. Or unless it's just a sticker on the dash, probably. He's got it plugged in. That is cool, man. It's somebody's car. I like it. I need to find out where they got that from. That is cool. All right, Paige didn't want to get out. She's like, what are you doing? The place I want to go to, where we got my mother-in-law's glasses, is a friend of hers. They're closed. I don't know why, but they're closed. So this is where we got ours anyway to begin with. It's just not here. The problem with these shops is like they've got like a bunch of just bodies in there, like to attract customers, but it's like they don't really know anything about the products that they're selling. It's like a new day, like their first day. It's kind of strange, but anyway, that's my expectation, which is, I guess, low. Let's go see if we can get some help.
Hiring.
Yeah, they're hiring more people to sit there with the clothes. No. Okay, they're gonna. I'm glad we came here. It was only a little over 2,000 baht. I was really confused because the lens that they're showing me, there's 3 different kinds, and one has the prescription in the center versus on the outside. So I said, I don't understand. I want the whole thing to be my prescription. She's like almost 7,000 baht. I was like, well, I didn't pay but 7,000. I don't understand. So I said, just give me what I have on the paper, what I bought. So I did get the regular one. So it was only 2,000 baht. But anyway, I was like, too many questions. But anyway, they're going to have it done today in about an hour. So very nice. Thank you very much. See, my negative thought process was all wrong. My expectations were very low, and now I have whole different new expectations.
Because you got a lady.
I didn't get the boy.
In NakhonPhanom, it's a boy.
Like every one of those girls knew what the hell they were talking about. So here's the reason. Let me tell you the reason why. So the little plastic nose guard or rubber, whatever it is, came off. And I went to probably at least six different places to try to just get the nose guard. And it's like, no, we don't have it. I'm like, well, you have the same nose guard like on about 20 pairs of glasses here. Well, can't get it. Finally found one shop where the guy's like, oh, okay, and he went back there and he said, I don't have that particular one, but I can change them both. And I thought to myself, you should be like a manager. Like that seems like an intelligent, rational decision that you just made. Thank you very much. And he fixed it, of course, free of charge because I just bought the glasses. So that's kind of the reason why I think the way I was thinking. But we'll see. It's not over yet. But it only cost 2,000 baht, which makes me happy. Now we need to find food. I really like that style right there, that Mercedes. That is cool. CLS 53. That's an awesome, beautiful looking car from the backside.
Wanna buy one?
Of course, sometimes things from the backside always aren't what they are in the front side. If you know what I mean. Well, that's cool. I'm going to have my glasses today. So I wanted to get glass, you know, because everything, like in the U.S., well, not everything, but a lot of it is glass. And I asked her how come. She said because it's dangerous. And I thought, well, how is that? There's a lot more people in the West that have glass than there is in Thailand. Why? I said it's easier to take care of if it's glass. Of course, she wasn't going to argue with me because she didn't know how. But thinking about it and talking to Paige, yeah. I mean, in America, like, we don't ride motorbikes everywhere. Like, most people are out in the open riding motorbikes, and there's probably a lot more things dangerous here, you know, in the environment for your glasses to get broke while they're on your head. So I guess it just makes sense. It's just harder to clean. But I have probably 15 little glass cases and pouches and all kinds of stuff, instead of just sticking them in my pocket. So now I know every time I just stick them in my pocket and take off, it's probably going to cost me 2,000 baht. So I need to get in a habit of taking better care of my glasses. My fault.
Just use it.
And don't listen to the internet and try to clean them with toothpaste, because it doesn't work. It actually screws them up. Worse.
With the wax.
I did wax, I did toothpaste, first I screwed them up with the toothpaste, and then I went and bought some wax, some softer wax, and scratched the shit out of them big time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's happening.
A lot of new places in town to eat, mostly for dinner, but this is one of my favorite places on Sunday. Always good food here if you like a Isan barbecue type food, so always good. You could call it road bird here. Road bird. This thing rubbed up against my leg. What the hell is that? It's like a carpet. You want some chicken, huh? Some chicken? I gotta go wash my hands. Alright, want some chicken? Yeah, this is awesome Isan food right here. Looks good. Some good sticky rice. Yeah, that's a beautiful tree, isn't it? I make a video back there every time I come here, but it's a beautiful tree. That's the Nakhon. It's my manly immigration bag here. Yeah. Come on, let's go. So we get run over by the immigration police.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow.
You see, I'm in.
Yeah. They got a couple new windows here. One says 90-day report. The other one is extension. I don't know if it's like a quick lane or maybe it's one of them things where they do like a pre-check type thing. I don't know. That'd be cool if they just come here and get the 90-day right there.
Yeah, what's Canada?
I have to say, this is a good day. That rhymes. I learned something. Well, we learned something today, and I never experienced this before because I never got a multiple entry visa. We never left the country more than 4 times to make it worth our while, because a one stamp re-entry permit's 1,000 baht. A multiple entry is 3,800 baht. So we decided from here on out we're going to get a multiple entry because it only takes 1 stamp in the book instead of multiple, and we plan on traveling. But now I just learned we don't have to do a TM30 as long as we have the multiple entry stamp, which means we can go out of the country many times and not have to come back to immigration to tell them that we have returned. The only reason why we would have to do that is if we had a single entry stamp. So, yeah, awesome. So she said, when I said we're going to Hawaii next week, she goes, okay, good, you don't have to come back. Awesome. But remember, this is only my situation. Always check with your local immigration office before you do anything or listen to anybody on the internet, because in Thailand it's always different. So, and things change, so just go with the flow. Worst case scenario on that is if you don't do the TM30, it's a 1,600 baht fine. That's the maximum penalty. All right, let's go get my glasses. Yay. I was just sitting over there in that little extra little glass room thinking, and I wish we could just do this online. I hate to have to keep coming back here every time we travel because we're going to be back here again in a week. And then I, found out, well, it's actually easier. My immigration process, and it aggravates me when I know everybody's different though, but it aggravates me when I hear people complain how difficult it is. I do 90-day check-in online. Takes 10 minutes to do it on the computer. I get my approval. That's it. Now I don't even have to do the TM30, and I only go to immigration now once a year to do my extension. That's it. So not really that difficult, is it? Did I miss the turn again? Yeah, I think I did. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Or is it on the other road?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got to get off the camera. Yay.
ขอบคุณนะคะ
I think yeah, I can see perfect now. Yeah. Now we got to go to the other glasses shop, but we were going to go originally, which I'm glad they were not open, and go pick up my father-in-law's prescription. We can drive over there. His prescription glasses. We go after this bike. I trust going across the street more in Vietnam than Thailand. Believe it or not. Are we gonna walk? I guess we should walk, huh? Should I bring this? I'll put it in the truck. This one here has a doctor that does eye exams and everything here. The other one does too. They'll do an eye exam for you for free. Glasses are not cheap in Thailand, and they're plastic. This cost me 7,500 baht, which is like $250 for reading glasses. I'm thinking that shouldn't be daily donut. I think it should be sometimes open donut. Every other day donut. I want to talk about the little bathroom scenario again that I talked about in a couple videos back, because I just posted it today and I'm going through some of the awesome comments. The reason why I think the bathroom's always a mess is because the men are a slob. I'm just going to be more precise about the question. It's not their fault. I think it's just the way they've been brought up. A lot of them are inconsiderate of others, and they don't have to clean up after themselves. The women in this culture do most of the cleaning. If you ever see a man cleaning a bathroom, it'll be a rarity. Like throughout the almost 7 years I've been here, I've never seen a man cleaning the bathrooms. So I ought to tell you one thing. Oh, and when I do see the women cleaning, I always see them either with a mop or a squeegee, either wetting the floor and squeegeeing it, or I've never seen them in the bathroom just spraying water everywhere and leaving it like that. So I've never seen that. They're always in there with a mop. So I don't think it's like leftover water from the lady taking her time to clean the stall. I think they have to do it quite often though. But mostly I see them out by the urinals, because I don't know what it is about their aim, but in the urinal part, it's the same. Like there's piss all over the floor. Like there's a gigantic porcelain urinal there, and they can't seem to aim in it. But when you go back there, they're all like down inside it when they're peeing. But I guess when nobody's watching, they just having a sword fight with themselves, or so. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, just to recap on the little rant I had the other day. If you missed it, I'm sorry. There you are.
What?
What you doing? Getting a new one? Need the hose or just the head?
That's just a head. Let him come with the hole too.
I'm not sure. Has something to do with partying, I think.
I don't know. Is it in Japanese?
Not sure. The soda aisle. But that one row of potato chips. Okay. The boys do all the stocking. Look. All the sauces. And then there's that. I don't know what it says. Just put it right there. It's good enough. We are home. Well, Calgum, every time a dead fish or a fish jumps out of the tank, Calgum eats it. So I got her some fish. So she likes. อร่อยไหมปลาแห้ง
อร่อย
ปลาแห้ง
ไม่ชอบเดี๋ยว
ฮะ
กิน
บุกินปลาน่ะมาสิปลาบ่
แม่ทีมชอบ tell Matt Tim I got him for her, not the dog. กิน Well, it is 5 o'clock. So it's this up.
เอาวิสกี้เด้อเบียร์
Oh, นี่คืออะไร Wine อะไร
ไอ้แซงส้ม
แสงส้มอ๋อเอาเบียร์ครับ
สนุกไหม
สนุกครับ
แม่ผมน้ำเกียร์สองคนผมดาราใหม่ได้เลยจ้ะ
ด้วยโอเคชนแก้ว
แก้มันจะทำกันนานแล้วหมด
มาได้ I'm so happy right now. Look at this awesome food. It's 5:12. I was going to say your dad's late, but he's already here. 5:06. One of our awesome subscribers gave us the bullet. They like it.
น้อยเดียวมึงน่ะบ่ได้ซิมบอกไปโอ้อร่อยโพดอะไรกันนี่กินเหล้าเนาะแค่นั้นค่ะต้มกินเลยเหรออร่อยโอ้ยพอดีอ่ะซีนเด็ดซื้อเด็ดเดี๋ยวมันเป็นหลักมันไม่ได้หรอกมันเป็นแล้วแล้ววันนี้มากินอันนี้มันรู้มาเสกได้เรามากินอันนี้อ๋อถ่ายซิมนี่
Okay. Good.
อร่อยเอาล่ะนะไม่อีกตัวเดิมไม่ใช่กันสิไม่ต้องไปสมุยก่อนไม่ต้องไปสมุยก่อนแล้วค่อยไปถ่ายรูปเห็นไหมเห็นไหมได้ไหม
Well, guys, that's the end of the video. Had a good night with the Mafia family. I was going to go on a bike ride tomorrow, but tomorrow we are going to go to a light festival in NakhonPhanom. Paige said there's only a few provinces in Thailand that were accepted to do this festival. So I don't know what it's all about, but we're going the day before the actual festival starts because that's the only time everybody has to,
Baby, turn on the AC.
yeah, you want it on? I turn it on. So we're going one day before it actually starts, but everything should be on, right?
Yeah.
I think the only thing we're gonna miss is all the loud noise, which is okay with me. So it'll be fun. We're gonna try to cram, 8 people in the truck?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be super fun. Anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow on the next video. If you like the video, don't forget to click like. Please subscribe. I always appreciate that. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.